Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Crystal Palace against Manchester United. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's the whistle. Sa. And it's Alcacer.
Alcacer can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very...
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Manchester United take the early advantage. United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now the pass. Gets good distance on it. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Sarr. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Richards gets it away. Gehi. Looks like a good ball through. The Eagles, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite...
It's in! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
The Red Devils get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Knocks it towards the front. Battles to win it back. Now it's Alcacer. Sarr. Floats one over. Sosa could try cutting inside here. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Oh, that's neat. Keeper's got good distance on that. Wan-Bissaka. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Aimed long and direct. Hughes needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Hughes finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Mount! Oh, great save, real class.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Bruno Fernandes. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
United take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Sarr. Mount. Looks to slip it through. It's a decent ball. Going for goal! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Goes long and forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Wan-Bissaka. Mano. Shaw. Yoro. Thiago. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Sesko. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. The first 45 minutes are up.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes with the ball through. And back out it comes. Mano. And it's Shaw. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Mattel plotting from out on the right-hand side. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. The Red Devils have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Mattel. Sosa passes it through, tried to play it through.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Bruno Fernandes tries the route one option. Sarr. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Sarr cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Sarr.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Tries a through ball. Mount. You can get that clear. Done well to tidy up the situation. Bruno Fernandes is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
He's off on a marauding run.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Wan-Bissaka. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Palace look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Mbuemo crosses one in. Great leap! It's a loose ball. Cuts it back. Up to meet it! Back of the net! Ruthless and relentless! Utterly rampant! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Manchester United, totally rampant here. It's a long forward pass. And it's Mattel. He's gone for it! Not out the best in the keeper.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Now the pass. Now here's the through ball. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Shaw with the cross. And through to the goalkeeper. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Meno, thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. It's a good-looking cross. That'll be a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Sosa. Ahamada. Sosa. Buketia with a delicate ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Danger averted for now. The shot's on! Oh, denied at the last. Pumps it upfield. Matches Cunha. That's a foul, free kick's been given. Shaw pumps it forwards, looks to slip it through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance, and he's onside. He won't reach that. Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Buketia. Bruno Fernandes. And there goes the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think when you score with your first effort and goal, there's a good chance that things are going to go your way for the rest of the game. And to be fair, they used the impetus it gave them to gain a level of control, and I think they went on and deserved to win.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Newcastle against Manchester United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, we all know that Harry Maguire has come under a lot of scrutiny over the years, Peter. But I think he's passed most tests with flying colours. It'll be interesting to see how the opposition might test him using pace. Because if he has a weakness, then it's the fact that he's a little slow on the turn. Though it's usually something he can make up for with his reading of the game.
Okay, interesting. Meno. Matheus Cunha. Tries a through ball. Looks to slip it through. Cuts it out. Knocks it towards the front. The Red Devils were imperious when the two sides last met. And the fans are asking for more of the same. Hall, Botman, all the way back, and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that, and he's made certain that won't get through. Looks to dink one in. Newcastle have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Bueno goes for the cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Botman. The change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, good interception. Ugarte. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Towering header! Done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Manchester United had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Sesko. Ball's loose, who's getting there? That's offside, yes it is.
Oh, I tell you, only just. It's well spotted.
Gets it upfield. Forward it goes.
Xiao.
Gets it away. That'll be a throw-in. Gordon. Now the pass. Wan-Bissaka does well there, alert. Bruno Fernandes. Mbuemo. Bruno Guimaraes. Who's going to make this theirs? Plays it into the channel. Goes for the cross. Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, you can't fault his movement and the way he worked the chance, but maybe he lost a bit of accuracy in trying to put too much power into the header then.
Botman. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Looking to force his way through. Goal! Manchester United!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Pumps it forwards. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bruno Fernandes. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Wan-Bissaka showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Fernandes. He's in! And he's there to hoof it away. Ugarte. Maguire. Gordon. Thrust towards the front line. Gets it back. Linton. Referee's given a throw. Sesko. Bruno Fernandes passes it through. Shaw gets it into the middle. And back out it comes. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Manchester United carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Floats one over. Away from immediate danger. Looks to slip it through. Shaw crosses in a low one. Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Jim, your thoughts?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
The Red Devils take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Matheus Cunha. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. United are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5. Clears it out of harm's way. No way through there. Ugarte. Shaw. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Great leap! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And surely that settles it! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Hall. Bruno Fernandes tries a through ball. That intervention was very necessary. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Aimed forward. Mbuemo. And he has been fouled there. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Newcastle have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. spoon forward. Battles to win it back. Maguire. Mano. Looks like a good ball through. And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
He was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Now the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gordon. It's a long forward pass. Looks to slip it through. He's in, surely! Hits it! Knocks it away. Has it out wide now. Deflected behind for a corner kick. He's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha passes it through. Bruno Fernandes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. United look as though they're about to make a change. To meet it! He will be livid with himself. Miley plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Can he score? Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be of far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Bisa tries lifting it over. Just 5 minutes left. Aimed long and direct. None-shall pass, that's the message there. Shaw. And it's Shaw. Gets into some space. Aimed in towards the centre. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Zirkzee looks like a good ball through. Now here's the through ball. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. There is the final whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference.